And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and with me for commentary is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Slavia Prague against Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, cheers, Derek. Well, what a big moment for this club and these fans. But as underdogs, you've got to put the pressure on early doors. You've got to use that home advantage, push back the team that's playing against you, and hopefully get a goal just to put the pressure on.
Today for the hosts. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. Two central midfield players supplying support to a 3 ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
Well, really, in this great competition, there's been continuity since season 2003-2004. The same format. Remember, there used to be a second group stage once upon a time, Lee?
Well, it did, and simply it didn't work. I think the format now is certainly a lot better. It's a bit more exciting, a bit earlier in the competition. It seemed to drag on a bit, that second phase, didn't it?
On the ball, Hovorka. And the ball with Ondrzej Kudela. Kufal on the ball. It's with Masopust. Read it superbly to take back possession. Guerrero. Witsel. Royce. It's with Guerrero. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. Lee, what are you expecting from him?
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team.
And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. Just not looking confident in possession. Others in the vicinity. They've regained possession. Royce. Are they going to forge ahead? Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Fired over by Guerrero. Sancho in full control of the ball here. Witsel, tremendous block. The first goal of the match, and the lead certainly doesn't flatter them.
It's taken a while, but the pressure has taken its toll. Well, there's all types of goals, spectacular headers, overhead kicks. This is a simple one, but it still adds up to a goal on the score sheet.
So the game back in business. It's Borussia Dortmund with the lead here. Vladimir Kufal. Nikolai Stanciu. Traore. And a wild attempt from long range. Not one for his highlight reel.
Well, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that distance?
Akanji has it. Witsel. The ball with Marco Reus. Guerrero. And Witsel with it. Guerrero. Sancho now. Julian Brandt. Sancho. And a goal here for Borussia Dortmund. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's see that again. Oh, it's so sweetly hit. Look at his technique. Absolutely brilliant. He's got the power, he's got the accuracy, and now he's got himself a goal.
So 2-0 now. Stanciu. Nikolai Stanciu. It's with Masopust. That's how to rob them of possession. Hummels. Just wanted to get it out of there. Hakimi. Excellent ball towards the front post. He's got to get to that cross. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Brandt with it.
Dortmund have had the lion's share of possession, and all of their team are enjoying this performance. That's why they're winning, and that's why they're one of the best teams.
Rice. A really top-notch piece of defending. It did look on for them, but not to be. Couldn't hang on to it. And it's a story of forward momentum from Borussia Dortmund. Can they produce? Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Tetzel now. Onayinka. Well, they were clearly on the receiving end, so a free kick is next. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong, told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Into the box it goes. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Now, this might pay dividends. Can he take the chance? Well, it's a procession of goals, and surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That's a chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And Witsel with it. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Guerreiro, Royce. Axel Witsel. Witsel. Brandt with it. And Witsel with it. Brandt. Sancho now. Hakimi. And Royce is in there. Taking care of business defensively here. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Nikolai Stanciu. Beautifully disguised ball. Still alive. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Brandt. Now with Hakimi. Brandt with it. Fine sequence of passes. Royce. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Stanciu. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Substitution it is. For Dortmund. And teammates to play it to. And he takes on the shot. Meat and drink to Roman Bürki. On the ball, Shevchik. Polish. Mats Hummels with that important block. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Polish. Traore. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Oh, there's some real concern looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Julian Brandt. Passing it around with aplomb. Ibrahim Traore. Polish. Tomasz Polish. Stanislav Tetzel. Brandt with it. The ball with Marco Reus. This might be ideal for the counter. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? He could pick out a teammate. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Only 10 minutes remaining here. Brandt. Well, high marks for that pass. Marco Reus. And the goal kick is the outcome. And Dortmund will go to the bench. It's with Shevchik. Just been a thoroughly cogent and convincing performance in this match, Lee.
Well, Dortmund have ticked a lot of boxes for me tonight. Their creativity, the scoring of the goals, which we know is the hardest thing to do in football. They've made it look easy. Lovely to watch. And the players have got smiles on their faces. What more could we ask for?
Has a go. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Substitution it is for Dortmund. And he's fired over the corner. That's all they can conjure for now. On the ball, Hovorka. It's with Shevchik. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. And that is full time. Really, the worst possible start, you've got to say.
That's the last thing you need. Start of the qualifying stages. You don't need a 0 point sally. You almost need memory loss now to forget about that. Down to 5 games to qualify.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals.